In the small village of Akua, nestled in the heart of the forest, there lived a skilled hunter named Kofi and his sharp-witted daughter, Akua. Kofi was renowned for his bravery and tracking skills, providing for his family and community with fresh meat and stories of his adventures. Akua, on the other hand, was known for her intelligence and quick thinking, often helping her father navigate complex situations. One day, the king's soldiers arrived in Akua, demanding that Kofi solve a series of impossible riddles or face severe punishment. The king, known for his cunning and ruthlessness, had been using these riddles to test the intelligence of his subjects, and those who failed would be forced to pay hefty taxes or worse. Kofi, aware of his limitations, knew he couldn't solve the riddles on his own. Akua, determined to save her father and their village, stepped forward and offered to take on the challenge. "Father, let me try," Akua said, her eyes shining with determination. "I've been listening to your stories and learning from your experiences. I think I can solve the king's riddles." Kofi hesitated, unsure if his daughter was ready for such a challenge. But Akua's confidence and determination won him over, and he agreed to let her try. The king's soldiers escorted Akua to the palace, where she met the king himself. The king, amused by Akua's bravery, agreed to let her try to solve the riddles. He presented her with 3 riddles, each more complex than the last. The first riddle was, what can be broken, but never held? What can be given, but never sold? Akua thought for a moment, her mind racing with possibilities. Then, with a smile, she replied, "The answer is a promise." The king was impressed. "Very good," he said. "You are indeed clever. But can you solve the next riddle?" The second riddle was, "What is it that is always coming but never arrives?" Akua thought for a moment, tapping her chin with her finger. Then, with a nod, she responded, "Tomorrow." The king looked more serious and surprised. He said, "You are a genius," and he continues. The third riddle was, "What is it that always run but never walk? It has bed but never sleep." Akua started the deep thinking again, and to everybody's surprise she said, "A river." The king chuckled. "You are indeed quick-witted. But the final riddle is the most challenging of all. If you solve it, I will lift the taxes on your village and reward you with a place at my court as a royal advisor." The final riddle was, "What is more valuable than gold, yet cannot be bought?" Akua thought deeply, considering all the possibilities. Then, with a confident smile, she said, "The answer is wisdom." The king was taken aback. He had not expected anyone to solve all 3 riddles, let alone a young girl from a small village. He declared Akua the winner, lifting the taxes on Akua and offering her a place at his court. As Akua returned to her village, she was greeted as a hero. The villagers celebrated her intelligence and bravery, and Kofi beamed with pride. Akua's victory had not only saved her family and village but also proved that intelligence, courage, and determination can overcome even the most daunting challenges. From that day on, Akua became a symbol of female empowerment, inspiring others to pursue their passions and stand up for their rights. She used her position at the king's court to advocate for justice and equality, earning the respect and admiration of the king and his subjects.